What did I just hear? Arnold Schwarzenegger? Who who the hell cares what he has to say? We cannot say we can do X, Y, and Z, our rights as Americans. Listen to this.
And my point of it was, I think people should know there is a virus here. It kills people. And the only way we prevent it is to get vaccinated, to wear masks, to do social distancing, washing your hands all the time, and not just to think about, well, my freedom is being kind of disturbed here. No, screw your freedom. Because with freedom comes obligations and responsibilities. We cannot just say, I have the right to do X, Y, and Z. When you affect other people, that is when it gets serious. It's like no different than a traffic light. We put a traffic light at an intersection so someone doesn't kill someone else.
Apparently, there's a virus out there that I don't think anybody knew about. So the Terminator decided to go on social media to tell everybody that there's a virus that's killing people because for the last year and a half, nobody knew that. Okay, we needed him to tell us this. Okay, he goes on to say in that video, we need to listen to the experts. Dr. Fauci's been studying it his whole life. I don't doubt that. I don't have to believe what he says, but I don't doubt it. And then, boom, he says it. Screw your freedoms. Because freedom comes with obligations and responsibilities. Yes, Arnold, that's right. Obligations and responsibilities like going to work every day, making money to live and support your house and your family. Yes, Arnold, those are my obligations and responsibilities. Something you today don't know about because you're a millionaire. Okay, you came over from some little village in Austria to be a bodybuilder. You did all kinds of steroids. You made this big, massive body, and you won a bunch of Mr. Olympia titles. Then you made a bunch of hit movies. We all know this. Then you wanted to be a politician, and people elected you because you were Arnold Schwarzenegger, not because you were qualified to do the job. They elected you the governor of California. And quite frankly, you were no better than Newsom. Okay? My opinion. Now, who are you to say screw your freedoms? When you came to America to pursue your dream of being a professional bodybuilder, and you accomplished that. Kudos to you for accomplishing that. Then you made all those blockbuster movies, made millions of dollars, millions. And you're telling people, screw your freedom? Well, if you want to support me and everybody I know, then screw my freedom. I won't be obligated to go to work. I won't have a responsibility to pay bills and support my family. I won't need it. If you're going to pay me to do it, I'll stay home. I won't need any freedoms. Quite frankly, all of these politicians and actors and has-beens, if you will, come out of the woodwork because they got nothing else going on. They need to keep their name relevant. I don't give two shits about what Arnold Schwarzenegger says, and I'm pretty sure millions of other Americans don't give a shit either. And I thought he was a Republican. Now, what do you go visit Uncle Joe? And they say, listen, Arnie, can you just talk to the people because you're a big bodybuilder and you got a lot of influence? No one gives a shit. No one gives a shit what you have to say. I think maybe that hair color you got there on top, Arnie, I think it's seeping into your brain a little bit. Because who are you to say screw your freedoms when this country gave you everything, when you had nothing, nothing in your little village? And yeah, you worked for it, but you came to America to do it. You didn't do it in Austria. You came to America to do it. And now you're telling the American people, screw your freedoms. You don't have the right to do X, Y, and Z. That comes with responsibility and obligations to others. Yeah, that's right. You know who the others are? The others are my loved ones, my co-workers, my friends. I don't go around telling people, hey, put your mask on, go get your vaccination. Each individual person has the right to not get vaccinated, Arnie. I don't know if you know that. I know you know how to build a bicep. You said that if you watched that whole video. He's an expert on building the peak. He can build the peak of the bicep. He studied it for 50 years. Good for you. You had an impressive physique back in the day. A little help from steroids, but that's besides the point. But who are you to say American citizens don't have the right to do X, Y, and Z? Are you a Karen? Are you a so-called Karen if you're out somewhere and somebody doesn't have a mask on? You throw a hissy fit and you tell them you put your mask on. No, that's their business, and you go about your business. If you have to wear a mask, you do. If you don't, you don't. We've come a year and a half now or longer from this pandemic. And I said this from the get-go. When this summer's coming to an end now, when this summer started, all the politicians, we're going to give them their summer. We're going to let them do what they want to do. And then bang, it's going to hit all over again. All these new variants coming out. They're pushing this vaccine like you've never seen before. They got teenage pop stars going to the White House to talk about it. Nobody even knows who they are. Now they got Arnold Schwarzenegger, 74 years old, sitting back in his mansion, loaded with money, telling people, screw their freedom. Well, guess what? Screw you and what you have to say, because I don't have to listen to you, okay? And I'll say it for the 10th time in this video. I have obligations and responsibilities, and that's going to work and doing my job. I don't have the luxury of sitting home in a mansion and being waited on by people and not having to worry about where the money's going to come from to pay the bills. You have that luxury. And I don't want to hear naysayers and people hating on me. Oh, he worked hard. I'm not saying he didn't work hard. I'm not saying that. But what I'm saying is, you did it in the United States. You didn't do it in your little village in Austria. You knew you were going nowhere if you stayed in Austria. You knew you were going nowhere unless you immigrated to the United States to pursue your dream. And you did it, and congratulations to you for that. But don't come out here now during all this fucking bullshit and tell people screw your freedom. Okay? And some of these news outlets, oh, they're loving it. CNN, MSNBC, they're loving it. Oh, Big Arnie's coming out. He's coming out for Joe. I, for one, don't believe anything that comes out of the White House, and we all know this. Any American, every American, I should say, has rights, and it's called the Constitution. So, if they don't want to wear a mask, they don't have to. If they don't want to get vaccinated, they don't have to. Bottom line. So no, I'm not screwing my freedoms. I'm not out there hurting other people by getting in my car every day and going to work. No, I'm living my life the best that I can with all of this going on, just like millions of other people. And if you think for 1 minute that the American people are going to listen to you when everybody knows where you come from and why you came to America, I think you need to change all the language in that speech, buddy. Because again, I for one, I'm not listening to you. I don't give two shits what you have to say. You can preach all you want. You can put your name out there. You can try to stay relevant. You're somebody. I'm nobody. But hey, I'm happy with who I am. Apparently you're not, because you had to put out that video. You want people to know you're still around. Do what you need to do, but keep it to yourself. I'm sick and tired of all this shit being pushed down our throats by you people. Yeah, you celebrities who got nothing else going on. You're sitting back in luxury and you're telling everyday working people what they can and can't or should and should not do. That's bullshit. You know it. I know it. Those fools in the White House know it. And we all know they're going to continue to do it. So, hooray for you for that silly speech you made. And one other thing, you're comparing not getting vaccinated and this virus to a traffic light. Traffic lights are put there so a car doesn't go through and kill somebody. Are you fucking kidding me right now? Are you kidding? The virus has killed a lot of people, hundreds of thousands of people. But compared to a traffic light, I don't know. I'd have to do some more thinking on that one. But quite frankly, that's not a good comparison as far as I'm concerned. So go back to your mansion, go back to the gym, maybe go to the studio and make another movie. Good for you. Maybe Terminator 9. I don't even know how many Terminators there are. And quite frankly, I didn't watch them. I really didn't care for them. But that's it. That's my rant, because I saw that and I was like, who the fuck is this guy coming out of the woodwork and telling people, and those words, screw your freedom. I wonder, back in the day when you came over to the United States, you were thinking that I'm going to go there, but I'm not going to have any freedom. No, you knew what you were doing. You came to do it, and you did it. And again, good for you. Zip your lip. No one gives a shit about what you got to say. And that's my rant for today. If you haven't already liked this video, like it. Hit the notification bell, and you'll be notified when there's another video put up. And subscribe to my channel, the No Limits Podcast. I hope everyone's healthy and safe. And if you want to get vaccinated, go ahead. If you want to wear a mask, go ahead. And if you don't, it's your right as an American citizen to not wear the mask. Right now, anyway, because I think that most states are going to be mandating masks again, indoors and in stores or whatnot, but we'll see. But I think I can see that coming. And like I said, I believe that they were going to give us the summer. Let these fools think they got it made. They can go about their business, and then we're going to get whacked again. So hold on. Put your seatbelts on for that one. We'll see what's coming down the pipe. But again, I hope everybody's healthy and safe. Again, like this video if you haven't liked it already. Subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell. And I'll see you soon with another rant. Have a great night.